Hi, this is David with Mambros Media. I'm sitting here with a legendary comic book artist, Neal Adams.
Who's that? Who? Oh,
This gentleman,
Who?
this distinguished gentleman sitting right here to my right.
yes, yes. And we're going to talk and we're going to answer questions. And we're going to fill you in on the truth.
So, how do you like it here in Portland, first of all? Here at Rose City Comic Con.
With peanut butter and jelly. That's how I like it. I like the bread cut thin, and I like peanut butter and jelly, and sometimes bananas on it.
Oh, that sounds like an Elvis sandwich.
It is kind of like an Elvis sandwich when you think about it. Yeah. But you do have to add the bananas to get the Elvis. You know?
Yeah, true.
I don't know why that is.
So, I heard you're working on some covers for Marvel. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that project, right? Currently?
I'm working on some X-Men covers. Who told you this?
One of an esteemed gentleman, one of your henchmen there.
Well, they're doing a thing called the new X-Men, but they're relaunching the X-Men again. So they have certain covers that are being done by various and sundry. I'm doing one for a convention that's going to be coming up soon, and I'm doing one for us we're doing a variant through our company, comic book store, etc. And so you guys have to. You're already actually buying some of the new X-Men books. So yeah, this is going to be very good. I'm also doing a Fantastic Four.
Sounds very, very, very exciting. Very exciting.
Very interesting. Where the problem with I guess I don't want to say, but Marvel is having a little trouble with their Fantastic Four, and it's going off in many different directions with the different artists. And so we sort of got together, Marvel and us, and said, why don't we do, Jack Kirby, John Buscema, Joe Sinnott, X-Men, and we said, well, we'll do that if we can do Galactus and the Silver Surfer, because that's the big story. So we're kind of revising, but doing a new story with Galactus and the Silver Surfer. So that's pretty good. I'm having a good time. And if you noticed, if you looked at the front of the booth, there's Batman versus Ras al Ghul out there, and that's sold out in the stores. I mean, not in the stores, sold out at Diamond, but it's selling out in the stores. So it's kind of a new. It's not a new turn on, but it's nice to see Batman up against Ras al Ghul again. Yeah. This story actually started in Batman Odyssey. It went to Deadman, and now it's in Batman versus Ras al Ghul. Going to have a nice surprise ending.
And you created Ras al Ghul. You helped create him, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask that. Just bring me to my next question. How do you feel about how he's evolved in like the animated features and the live action features?
I thought Ras al Ghul. I thought they followed our Ras al Ghul in the animated features. Not quite so much in the television show. I mean, Ras al Ghul has been in Arrow, and he's been in one of the Batman movies, which actually was one of the better Batman movies. Actually, when you talk about DC Comics, Warner's movies, pretty much there's only like three. There's the Ras al Ghul, the Joker one, and then Wonder Woman. Pretty much. If you're honest about it.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of hoping that they will bring back Ras al Ghul in a really tighter, more logical incarnation, and then maybe they'll do Man-Bat, because he's in the cartoons, but he's never in the movies. I don't get it.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
So, yeah.
Amazing. Can you tell us a little story behind this cover here that you have sitting in front of you?
Well, okay, I will. This was the original cover that we were going to do for DC. And when we did it, in order to emphasize the blood that was on Batman's cowl, because apparently Batman was killed, we put a lot of blood on it. And we kind of agreed with DC Comics, and they said, too much blood. So I did another cover and made it the one that was on the book. And we did this as our variant. But then for fans, I wanted to show them what I was going to do with the blood. So we then did this with the blood. Now, I'm going to show you how we did it. So this is a rubber stamp, right? That is basically stamps the blood on. We have the rubber stamp pad right there. that has the red. That's the blood. Then we have this positioning thing. So we take the positioning thing and we put it on the edge of the book like that. Then I take the stamp and I stamp it on the stamp pad, and then I put it on here and I bash it with my hand, and now I get it stamped on there. So we get, it's not real blood, but it's kind of cool, you know? So here at the table while we're selling these, I'm sitting here bashing the table and bashing the table just to get the blood all over that, so you can see how it originally was. It's kind of silly, but you know, who cares? It's comics. So we're doing that for some fans.
And then maybe once in a while there's like a small drop of yours on your blood on.
Well, you know, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know, didn't Kiss do that? I think they put their blood
like
and
that,
they put their blood in the ink.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Not your style, huh?
Not my style.
What
This
is?
is my style, and if you think about this, it's a little weird too. You know, so there you
Yeah,
go.
it's still awesome though. Awesome
I think
piece.
it's
Awesome
really
piece.
awesome.
Yeah.
Fans do think it's awesome too. There you go.
Final question, sir. What is your favorite storyline that you've drawn, that you've helped draw?
Well, up to a certain point, I would have said Superman Ras al Ghul. I would have said that, and I did say it for 20 years, 25 years, and it was. Then it was Batman Odyssey. I got a lot of bad reviews right at the beginning of Batman Odyssey, but now people are reading it all the time and telling me what a good book it is. And I would look forward to it becoming a movie. It would really be an interesting, very, very far out Batman movie, or maybe 2 movies. I would also like to see Hush as a movie, and I would like to see the House of Owls as a movie, but I especially would like to see Batman Odyssey. I think those 3 would, if we could see those as the next 3 movies, we would see really good movies.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Well, thank you so much,
My pleasure.
Mr. Adams, for sitting down with us. And this has been David with Mad Bros Media.
Bye-bye, guys.